It's just another Mystic Monday, where mysteries unfold, come what may. It's a journey of enchantment for another Mystic Monday. Let's find our way. In every whisper of the ancient trees, and every ripple of the mystical seas, there's a tale untold and a spell to weave. On this Mystic Monday, let's truly believe. Hearts open wide and spirits high, let's delve into the realms where dreams can fly. For in this world of magic and light, every Mystic Monday ignites our delight. So let's embrace the wonders, let's come and play, for every Mystic Monday can light our way. With each new adventure, let's lead the way to another Mystic Monday where we can seize the day. Hello, all you Mystic Seekers, and welcome to another Mystic Monday. So, this is a video series. It is pre-recorded, but I always premiere it live on Mystic Monday, where we go over the mystical energies of the week. And this week, we are beginning Gemini season. So, happy birthday to all you Geminis. Your birthdays are coming up, but anyway. I am going to change things up with this Mystic Monday, which I always knew was going to happen, which is kind of why I started it in a retrograde. I wanted the Mystic Monday to be more of a mutable kind of thing. So, yes, we continue to change things up, but I do think that I think that everyone liked. Let me know what you think. I really love to hear your thoughts, but I think that we liked the cards for the signs, so I think that we'll continue that. And I am just not going to put up the chart this week, and we're just going to go through the energies of the week in a different way. So I want to start with, first of all, this is for the week of May 21st, Tuesday, May 21st, all the way to Mystic Monday, May 27th. That'll be the week that we're discussing. And I'm just going to go through each planet and what's happening with that planet. And then we'll go through each day and the aspects of that day and what we can look at. Just a really quick review of the planets and the week, because I know that there's so much other astrologers out there that are so much better than me. So I know that we don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that. And then we'll get more into the cards to just get a deeper insight and look into the mystical energies of the week. So let's see how this goes. We might like this format or we might not, but please let me know in the comments if you like it or if you preferred looking at the chart. So I got my notes here. Let's go over this, and let me move to the side so that, I can put some stuff up on the screen. I'm not blocking everything. So first of all, the sun will be in step 1 Gemini. We begin Tuesday with step 1 Gemini. Today, step 0 Gemini, when this Mystic Monday airs. So it is like the beginning of Gemini season. And we begin the Gemini season with step 1, adding love. And the sun will go from step 1 to step 7 throughout the week. So we'll end with step 7. And Gemini season is a season about our intellect, it's about our communication, it's about our mind, and it's quick energy. It's really quick energy. Looking at the ruler of Gemini, Mercury, we can see that, Mercury is constantly moving throughout the zodiac and going back and forth with all the retrogrades and everything, trying to see both sides. That's what Gemini loves to do, is to try to see both sides. And with us going from step 1 to step 7 Gemini, we're we're working on ourselves, and we're working on our own mind and our own inner communication, how we communicate with ourselves. And we begin the week by communicating, hopefully lovingly, to ourselves and protecting that loving communication with ourselves. And then we move into feeling how our thoughts feel, and then we'll move into believing our thoughts, believing thoughts that help us feel the love, hopefully. And we will move into where our thoughts belong. And all of this is internal this week. So right now we're working at the, we pretty much every single season works from inside out. And it's a beautiful, beautiful process. So yeah, this week is about getting on board with a higher mindset and attitude with yourself, because we just finished the Taurus season where we were working on our self-worth and understanding our worth and our value and moving with our values. So now we can wrap our mind around that higher self-worth and move forward with a higher mindset. And we end the week with step 7, which is an intuition day. And it's a day to connect with your higher self, connect to your divine plug, whatever that may be, the universe, God, goddess, whatever it is. Make sure that you're just connecting into the most high, loving energy. And that is, and just kind of get insight, get curious. We should end on a curious note. And honestly, the whole Gemini season is about curiosity, because we learn because we're curious. We're curious to learn. And yeah, but yeah, we'll end the week with checking in with the highest divine and just, getting insight into how our mindset is working and what can we change about our mindset. And we'll begin to move into that next week. So first we work on the inner mindset, and we work on protecting and loving the new mindset, and, moving towards a higher mindset that supports our new higher worth. And then we end with checking in with God and Goddess about what is there things that we're missing, what can we do better, and we'll move forward from there. So that is the sun this week, and then we will move to the moon. The moon begins the week waxing in Scorpio, so we'll begin the week, and again, the beginning of this week will be like Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, because I do believe that the moon goes full on Thursday, yes. So Tuesday, Wednesday, the beginning of the week, the moon is in Scorpio. This has us feeling very nostalgic. We'll be feeling the past. Any past feelings may rise up, and they might seemingly come out of nowhere. If that's the case, know that, the moon's in Scorpio. Past feelings are coming up because they feel safe to hopefully be felt by you. And you don't necessarily have to logically understand these things, but you can logically understand that the reason that the feelings are coming up is because it's time to feel the past. And as you feel the past, you can begin to release the past. You can compare the feeling of the past to the new you and see how far that you've grown, and you can kind of relish in those feelings of growth if you want. But yeah. And then the moon will move to a full moon in Sagittarius. And this is a great time for learning and growth. Like I said, curiosity. Curiosity leads to the learning. Follow your curious heart and seek answers during this full moon in Sagittarius time. It's really great. And then we will end the week with the moon, which is, from then on all the way till the next Mystic Monday. The moon will be waning in Capricorn, which this is a time for emotional cleansing and emotional release. It probably is a lot of, feeling the past at the beginning of the week, learning what we can do with the past and how to handle the past in the middle of the week. And then at the end of the week, it's kind of like, now it's time to sort out and throw out what doesn't work and isn't feeling right, and to grab onto what is working and is feeling right. All right, so now we will move to Mercury, which I'm sorry, guys. I do have my dog barking in the background. That'll happen occasionally. She's my familiar, so if she is barking, she's just putting an explanation on point on something. So she barked at the end of our moon thing, so she barked also as we moved into talking about Mercury. So yes, Mercury is a ruler of Gemini. So with the sun in Gemini all week long, Mercury will be important. But Mercury is moving from step 8 Taurus to step 18 Taurus. And Mercury is booking it now. Mercury is now direct, and like I said, Mercury moves fast. You'll see that none of the other planets are moving this many steps in a week. And Mercury's moving from step 8 Taurus, so we are wrapping our mind around the commitments that we've made to our higher self-worth, all the way to step 18 Taurus, where we are taking action on our commitments. We're taking action on the commitments that we've made to our heart about our self-worth. So yes, it very much is a week of wrapping our mind around this new self-worth, this new higher self-worth, and understanding how our mindset and our mind, how do I want to say this? Our mind attitude, how it serves our self-worth or doesn't serve. So if it serves, it can stay. If it doesn't serve, it's got to go. And Mercury's moving 2 degrees a day. So this is like, Mercury is not wasting time. And then we have the full moon in the middle of the week on Thursday. We have the full moon in Sag, which is like really we're able to learn and integrate. So our mind's moving pretty fast, and we're moving forward, and we're getting her done. So I think it's a good week as far as that goes. But I do want to emphasize that this week is about going within and taking care of yourself. It's not really about trying to fix other people's mindset. If you find yourself blaming, shaming, wanting to fix anyone else, you are probably on the wrong path, and you're not on the path that I'm talking about. So I don't know. But this is a week to be working on your own self, working on your own mindset. If you find yourself needing to blame someone, feeling the need to blame someone, then you've got to turn that within this week and be like, why do I think that it's their fault? What can I do? How can I see this differently to where if they changed nothing, it would be okay, kind of thing. Of course, I'm not talking about deep traumas here or abuse, so let's not go there. But, all right, so that's Mercury. Mercury is booking it this week. Venus will be going from step 27 Taurus to step 4 Gemini. And Venus will be having a conjunction with Jupiter while sextiling Neptune. And yeah, so that sextile with Neptune is probably going to be a big deal too. And it's like Venus and Jupiter, which we'll get into that whenever we get into the days. But Venus moves from step 27 Taurus to step 4 Gemini, which means we are opening up to acting on our higher self-worth. We're opening up to what it takes to act on our higher self-worth. And we will be moving all the way into opening up to accepting where our mind belongs, where our mind, opening up to the acceptance of a new mindset that belongs with this higher self-worth that we've been acting on. The Earth will be going from step 1 Sagittarius to step 7 Sagittarius. So once again, it's a time to be curious and to learn. We're learning new philosophies, and we are we are grounding a deeper understanding in ourself. So definitely the focus should be on ourself, because as we learn and grow within, then we are able to come without and be such better people. Trust me on that one. I've lived that one. So, Mars will be going from step 16 Aries to step 21 Aries. So our action energy is at home. We feel like we're all like okay with acting whenever we feel like we need to act. And we're going to be moving from acting on our intuition, acting on our higher self, acting on when we can feel that our heart is open, all the way to acting on our beliefs. So we are moving forward a lot this week with acting on faith. There's a lot of other aspects going on that is integrating with the faith, which we'll get to that. Jupiter goes from step 29 Taurus all the way to step 0 Gemini, which is a 1 degree movement. But yes, that means that we go from expanding that self-worth to expanding that mindset. And Jupiter kind of moves, Jupiter moves like right after the sun. So we have the sun that moved through highlighting that self-worth, and then the sun moves through highlighting that mindset. And it's going to become very obvious what is no longer working. Or we also have the chance that we could have, with Jupiter, you could have expanded lower self-worth, really expanded that low self-worth, and now you're going to be moving into expanding low self-mindset, the mindset that goes with that expansion. So yeah, this week we will be going from expanding our worth to expanding our mindset. And we get to choose how we want to do that. We can expand it for the good, we can expand it for the bad, we can expand it positively, we can expand it negatively. The choice is yours. I'm just letting you guys know. And we have Saturn, which will be at step 18 Pisces. This is part of the faith that I was talking about, the aspects with the faith. With Saturn at step 18 Pisces all week long. We are acting on a higher faith. So now that we have a higher mind, or now that we have a higher self-worth, it's time to act on the higher faith of that higher self-worth. Because just because we've worked out and we believe in our self-worth doesn't mean that it's like actually there yet, So faith is the unknown, and there is unknowns, and even the most psychic of us have unknowns. None of us are all-knowing walking on earth. I don't know why people think psychics are all-knowing. All the jokes about psychics, if you thought to yourself, well, a psychic's not unknowing, then it wouldn't be funny. But I digress. Anyway, yes, we're going to have to act on that faith, act on understanding that we are responsible for our faith. We're responsible for what kind of faith that we do act on. If we act on a faith that we are losers and we're never going to make it and it's never going to work out, well, then that is what you probably will be able to manifest, because that is the faith that you acted on. But if you can act on the faith of, I got this, I'm meant for this, there's no way I can't do this, I can do this, and I know that it will work out eventually, then that is the faith that we need to be working with this week that leads to the most positive outcome, in my opinion. So then we have Uranus, which will be at step 23 Taurus all month long. So that is again innovating our mindset around our self-worth. So I think if I could name this week anything, that's what I would name it. Innovating our mindset around our self-worth. And then we have Neptune at 29 degrees Pisces. Again, that faith, and Neptune rules Pisces. And Neptune is here, and it's going to be here for a minute. And we also have a couple things aspecting it. Like I said, we have Jupiter at 29 Taurus, moving to 0 degrees Gemini. But Neptune stays at 29 Pisces all week long. So the faith test continues. And we are learning about this faith test. This really isn't the final yet. The Neptune We'll stay at step 29 Pisces all the way until July, and then Neptune will be going retrograde, where we get to rethink it all. And then again, Neptune will move into step 29 Pisces next year, which will be the final test. So we're not even at the final test, but this year we are collecting, this week, it is, like I said, it's a week to be curious, because it's a learning week. We're collecting information that will help us be able to pass this faith test with flying colors next year. So I have faith in us. I think that we got this. But yes, there might be things that come up this week that we might need to take note of, and around our faith and around how we can carry a higher faith as we move forward, trying to cultivate a higher mindset around our higher self-worth. And Pluto is retrograde at 2 degrees Aquarius and will move to 1 degree Aquarius this week. So this is telling us that this week we have been protecting that loving vibe. Now it is to we've been protecting the feeling of that loving vibe. Now it's time to really protect the loving vibe. And it's also saying slow down on the transformations and really love and protect your heart, and notice the vibe that your heart is frequenting. So that is your frequency, is the vibe that your heart is frequenting, is coming to a lot. And so it's kind of like to notice that and to protect that vibe. Try to continue to protect the loving vibe within you. And we're moving away from the feeling of it. You don't necessarily have to feel it, but you continue to move forward with that loving vibe. And just slow down on the transformation and just kind of settle into the higher self-worth being that you are. You are already there. You're already there. See yourself as already there. So that's what I'm reading from the planets this week. Now let's just go through the days, each day at a time, and I will look at the aspects that the planets are making and how I feel like that will affect us. So, we start this week with Tuesday, and we have Neptune sextiling Jupiter, which will be all week long. All the way to the end of the week when Jupiter moves to step 0, but pretty much all week long, Neptune will be sextiling Jupiter, which this aspect, Jupiter sextile Neptune all week long, it really does bring immense fortune to this faith test, and it brings the opportunity for spiritual growth and those deep insights and understanding that I was saying is possible this week. If really you go within and you connect to your higher self, I feel like understanding and insight is very possible for you to be able to align more with your higher path. So that's Tuesday, and Wednesday we have the Sun trining Pluto retrograde at 2 degrees. So with the Sun trine Pluto, we have, again, like an intense urge to get things done and to to learn about stuff. A curiosity kind of forms, The Sun trine Pluto brings intense experiences that lead to a desire to want to learn more and explore more. So Tuesday is like a day of profound, I would say, luck and insight around your spiritual growth. Wednesday is a day where you might have an intense experience that leads towards you wanting to learn more about something. Thursday, we have the full moon in Sagittarius, which I said is a great time for learning. It's a great time to get curious and learn. We have Venus conjunct Jupiter at 29 degrees, which means Venus is also sextiling Neptune at 29 degrees with Jupiter. So yes, this is like so profound at the time of the full moon, you guys. So this Venus conjunct Jupiter is like a profound aspect, and it creates bright, bright star in the sky. And it also is a time for romantic love, especially you put that sextile Neptune in there, you guys. I'm telling you, this is a time for wonderful romantic love. Maybe with the Sagittarius full moon, Thursday might be a night to go out. You might just encounter someone and, love sparks could spark up. It's a good time to go out with your beloved, your loved one. It's a good time to create some romance in your life. So there you go. That's Thursday's aspects, but it is profound because I mean it's like the full moon in Sagittarius, Venus and Jupiter at the final degree of Taurus, and Neptune, the rules Pisces, is at the sub 29 Pisces at the same time of the full moon, which is at 3 degrees, which is around protecting our beliefs, and full moon in Sagittarius at 3 degrees. I just noticed this. 3 is the ruler of Sagittarius. This is a great full moon for learning and growing. And with Venus and Jupiter thrown in the mix, sextiling Neptune, it is a wonderful full moon for romancing and love and peace and harmony and all those good mushy things. So that'll be Thursday. If you don't like those things, you might want to avoid going out on Thursday and just kind of take care of yourself. Of course, the whole week, as I said this at the beginning, I've been saying this the whole time, it's a time to go within. We're going within and we're evaluating our own mindset and our own perspective this week. So Friday, the moon will trine Chiron. The moon will also square Saturn. So this is a day of emotional intensity where we might feel like, gosh, we were high on romance yesterday and today we got to come back to earth and just be rude to each other, which is not the case. I try to take it easy. We're feeling like we need to heal, and we're feeling like our responsibilities are just too much. It might feel like our responsibilities are too much. Friday might be an emotional day, so watch out for Friday. Saturday, I don't have anything. There's no aspects on Saturday, which means everything's going to be kind of loose. So Saturday's a breather day. On Friday, if you feel like, things are really like so intense on Friday, just try to tell yourself, I'll wait till tomorrow to deal with it, because dealing with it on Saturday would be much better. Conflicts are possible on Friday, where Saturday you might be calmer about the way that you deal with something. Sunday, Mercury will trine the moon, and Chiron will move to 22 degrees Aries, while Jupiter moves to step 0 Gemini. So this is an active day. Not a lot of aspects going on Sunday, but with Chiron moving to step 22 Aries and Jupiter moving to step 0 Gemini, yes, I think that this is an active day. So basically with Chiron, we are moving from healing our beliefs to healing our transformative abilities, our ability to transform, healing our feelings and the way that we handle our feelings and others' feelings. We're moving into healing our emotional self, our emotional behaviors, our emotional actions, we're healing how we belong acting so that we can maintain our emotional integrity. At the same time, Jupiter moves to step 0, which breaks that aspect with Neptune, by the way, and the one with Venus. Well, Venus already moved on. But, so Jupiter moves to step 0 Gemini, so we move from expanding that self-worth to expanding the mindset. It's now time, Sunday, it'll be time to, now we've done everything that we can to expand our self-worth. Now it's time to begin the process of wrapping our mind around that higher self-worth. Again, it won't happen overnight. So we begin the process by noticing our mind, noticing our thoughts more. And whenever there are thoughts that, hey, that thought doesn't help my expanded self-worth, it's got to go. Or, ooh, that's a good thought. Good job, thoughts. we got this, you know? That kind of thing. We're just going to begin to observe our mindset and observe our thoughts a little bit more so that we can expand them and release what no longer serves. And then we will make it to another Mystic Monday. And the new Mystic Monday will have the Saturn sextiling the moon and Pluto conjunct the moon. So basically we'll be feeling better about our responsibilities and moving forward with that. And we will be feeling the loving vibe that we've been protecting. So hopefully we'll feel good about how we've been protecting that loving vibe. If we don't feel good about how we've been protecting that loving vibe, then we just got to know that that's an indication that we can protect that loving vibe a little bit better in a way that will help us feel good. And the not feeling good is just pointing to the changes that need to be made. Right now, changes aren't going to be as easy, so really this week is in observation mode, but as we notice and we observe the changes that need to be made, we can begin to write them down and make plans for how to change them when the energies are better for change. But that's this week, you guys. That's our weekly energies. Now I'm going to move into the astrology / card portion, and we will finish with a card reading. So I will see you guys when we're talking about Aries and the oracle cards. All right, welcome to the oracle card portion of our Mystic Monday. So for this portion, I feel called to the shadow oracle, and I will go through each sign. Remember that we all are the full zodiac, and I will pick an aspect of this week. And this week, the aspect that I'm looking at is the full moon. This full moon is inviting us to learn more. So what is it inviting us to learn more about each sign? But remember that we embody the whole entire zodiac, so each sign might have a message for you. That's one of the unique things about, or one of the wonderful things about working with these mystic energies, right, mystic seekers? So I will talk about the full moon aspect this week for each sign, and I will pull a shadow card because I feel like our shadow has a message for us this week. So what is that message going to be? All right, so let's start with Aries. Aries, this full moon will be in your 9th house, meaning that it's time for you to learn more about gaining knowledge. So you might want to learn more about what it would take for you to go back to school, Aries, or for you to, get that degree that you've been wanting. And the oracle card that I have for you today, Aries, is intuition, knowing. So I feel like, Aries, you're gonna know what you need to do this week better than anyone else. So you need to listen to yourself, listen to your gut. Don't listen to anyone else this week. Listen to yourself, and you will know what you need to learn more about and how you need to go about learning more about it. I'm seeing number 31, believe in your heart. That is where you belong. You belong believing in your heart, your intuition, your gut, your knowing. You know where you need to go. You know how you need to go there. You might not know what or how it's going to happen exactly, but you know what you need to do. And trust yourself, trust your inner knowing. And I think that you've got this. Aries, enjoy the full moon, and I hope that you have a wonderful romantic encounter with the Venus conjunct Jupiter coming up this week. All right, Taurus. Taurus, the full moon will be in your 8th house, so you may gain some valuable information and insight into your boundaries and what you need to do to protect yourself, or into your transformations, or maybe into your sex life, Taurus. Your card this week is now. Seize the moment. Now is the time for you, Taurus. It is the time for you to seize the moment, to move forward in your inner knowing and to do what you know needs to get done. Believe in your intuition and take action. Believe in your intuition and take action. Taurus, you'll be learning some information about your sex life, about boundaries, about transformation this week. All right, Taurus, that is your oracle message. I hope that you enjoyed it. Until the next time, be blessed. All right, Gemini. Gemini, this full moon will be in your 7th house. You're going to be learning lessons about your relationship and your relationships. Again, don't look without, look within. What can you do? How can you see it differently? How can you show up to your relationships better? What's it going to take, Gemini? Oh, and your oracle card this week is Trust the Fall. So the universe is asking you to take a trust fall with the universe, which kind of lets me know that you might have a moment of feeling like you're falling behind, but that's where the faith test really comes in, and understanding that faith is believing that you can do this, you've got this. Just keep moving forward, keep acting on your heart. Continue to act on your heart and love and protect the process. Trust the fall and know that the universe has your back, Gemini. You will be learning relationship lessons, which means think about how you can relate better, how you can show up better, what mindset and what perspective do you need to take for your relationships to be better. All right, beloved Gemini, I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I hope that you pass this faith test with flying colors. If not, you're awesome, Gemini, and thank you so much for joining me. Goddess bless you. All right, Cancer. Cancer, this full moon will be affecting your bodily health. You'll be learning about how you can be healthier, how you can take care of your body better. So you'll be learning about, your health and how to be healthier. And the oracle card that we have for you, Cancer, is love. Love is in the air, Cancer. Love is in the air. And I'm hearing wrap your mind around love and a deeper love, and know that you are meant for this love. You deserve this love. Accept the love that is coming to you. You know, Cancer, that you give out love so much. It's time for you to gain some love now, Cancer. And we do know that this Venus conjunct Jupiter aspect is happening this week too. So take advantage of the energies and love that loving feeling. All right, Cancer, there's your oracle message. I hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, be blessed with love. All right, Leo. Leo, this is going to be in your 5th house. So the full moon will bring lessons for you around your heart and your creative energy. How can you create better? How can you love better? How can you connect with your own heart better? What's missing in your own heart connection with your own self? And how can you connect that better, Leo? Just add more love. And the oracle card that we have for you is integrating stillness with the number 29, which, you know, it's a tested number. So I feel like for you, Leo, you're going to want to take action this week, but you will get more accomplished within action without acting this week. I feel like this is learning the importance of not moving, learning the importance of when to stay still and having faith in the stillness. So you might want to move forward with things that aren't ready to be moved forward with quite yet. Whereas if you would step back this week and wait it out, I feel like things would move forward a lot more smoothly, even though it may not feel that way. So that's kind of like where your faith test is coming in this week, Leo. So make sure that you feel the love in your actions before you take them, and take time to breathe before you act this week, Leo. But we know that you got this. You're so full of love, and just continue to move forward only in that love, and refuse to move forward if you can't. So there's your message, Leo. I hope that you enjoyed it, and as always, be blessed. All right, Virgo, this is in your 4th house, Virgo. So this is affecting your home and your family. You're going to learn some lessons about your home and family and how you interact with your home and family this month this week, that will help you to move forward with a stronger home and family foundation. There's something that you need to change in your mindset with how you view your home and your family, that will create a stronger foundation for you to move forward if you choose to do that. Or you can choose to blame everyone else and say that it's their fault and not get that strong foundation that would have been available to you, Virgo. But you're the only one to blame, Virgo, for choosing to not secure your home and family, especially after this week, because you're going to get the insight and the understanding of what is needed for you. And if you choose to just deflect and blame from there, I don't know what to tell you. But I love you, Virgo. And your oracle card is participation. 11, be in integrity, solidarity. Yeah, Virgo, your oracle card is telling you, like, how can you participate in your home family foundation and create a better solidarity and walk in your integrity. Walk with your love, your integrity, and what is it going to take on your part? What do you need to do in order to show up and participate and create a stronger solidarity so that you can have that home foundation that you so need? You need that, Virgo. But you're the only one that can deny it from yourself. So, all right, Virgo, you got this. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. As always, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you. All right, Libra, this full moon will be in your 3rd house. So you will be learning lessons about your mindset and communication, about what's no longer really working. Your oracle card is intuition, knowing. So Libra, I'm feeling like it's time for you to trust yourself. It's time for you to begin to trust yourself and to move forward with your inner knowing. And you're going to get a message about how you can get to know yourself better, how you can learn to trust yourself better. You know, we build trust with ourselves the way we build trust with others. It's the same thing. It's just you're doing it with yourself. So begin to relate to yourself the way that you relate to others. And nurture that self-relationship so that your mind will be your best friend. I think that your intuition knows that this is right. But believe in your heart, and you belong believing in your heart. All right, Libra. That's your message. I hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, be blessed with love. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, this is in your house of finances. So you are going to be learning how to take care of your money better. You will be getting insights and inspiration to taking care of those finances. And the oracle message that we have for you is divine design, the unknown. Yes, that's what I was talking about. These faith tests is about, it's by divine design that we don't know everything. And we don't want to know everything because that's the fun of it. So I feel like this week it's time for you to start to have fun with what you don't know. Yeah, have fun with what you don't know. And believe in your actions. Take actions that you can believe in. Act on your beliefs. Get curious about what your heart wants and why your heart wants it. All right, Scorpio, there's your message. I hope that this resonated. And as always, be blessed with love. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this full moon is a full moon in Sagittarius. So this will be affecting your character, your behavior. It's a chance to gain learning and insight into your behavior and character, and whether it's serving you or not. So you might see parts of your character and behavior that do serve and parts that no longer serve. It's a chance to really embrace the character and behavior that serves you and to let go of what no longer serves. And the oracle message is responsibility and loyalty. So the message for you this week is to not forget your responsibilities and who you are loyal to, and be loyal to your own heart first. You are responsible for your own heart, and you should be loyal to your heart first. Understand that it is very, very important how your heart feels, and it is your job to be responsible for taking care and nurturing how your heart feels. If others are not doing right, then it is your job to cut them off and to seek self-care and nurturing until you do feel right, and then to move forward whether they can understand or not. It's not really about them, Sag. It's about you loving you and you being able to take care of you and move forward and be responsible and loyal to yourself first. And then you can be a responsible, loyal person to others too. But taking that responsibility for the loyalty that you have to your heart first. All right, Sag, that is your message this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I also pray that Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you immensely. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, this full moon will be in your 12th house, giving you vital faith lessons. You are going to get insights, learning, and insights into how to have a better faith so that you can move forward to a better future. And of course, Capricorn, your oracle message coming out is balance and juggling. Capricorn, you do have a tendency to bite off more than you can chew, and you do need to learn to say no. You cannot take on another project until you have finished this project, and also make time for love. I'm hearing make time for relationship, make time for love. Do not let this Venus-Jupiter conjunction go by you this week without taking advantage of the love and the love life that you can create with it, Capricorn. Please, please, please do not use, this is not a conjunction for work and workaholicism. It is June. It's almost June. We're at the end of May. It is the beginning of the summertime. It is time to balance that work and that play, to add more play, take more time for relationships, take time for romancing this week, and you'll also be gaining information and insight into how to hold a deeper faith so that you can move forward with grace and beauty like you are, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, that is your message. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I bless you with lots and lots of love. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, this full moon will be in your 11th house, giving you insights and inspiration into your social belonging and what you can do to show up in your social belonging better. And your oracle message is love. The mandala 23. Feel your beliefs and think loving thoughts that you can feel and believe in. Think loving thoughts that you can feel and believe in. But yes, love, 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 love. Add love and more love. Aquarius all week long. This is a loving week. It's a week, and you deserve love too. Love will be coming to you this week, Aquarius. Love that you deserve. Allow yourself to feel that love and to embrace that love. Move forward in love. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm going toxic positivity with you, Aquarius. But yes, it's a week to add love and to feel the love and to move forward with love and to move with love, especially for you, Aquarius. And as you move forward in love, people are going to be giving you that love back. Receive it. Allow yourself to receive it because you belong receiving love, because you are so lovable, Aquarius. I love you guys so much, and you guys got this. Just move forward in love, and you will gain insights and inspiration to how to find your belonging in the world, to find where you truly belong in the world. Yeah, it's possible that you may gain insights about that this month. All right, Aquarius. I know you guys already know. You're like, I know I belong. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Just add love and try to just be more loving about how you approach things. You got this. I love you. And as always, be blessed with love. All right, Pisces, you are going to be gaining inspiration, knowledge, and insight into your career and legacy. You might just gain insight into how to be better with your career and legacy, or you may just be gaining insight and inspiration to change career and legacy. But I don't feel like that for you, Pisces. I really do feel like it's going to be, no, I'm going to change this about how I am approaching my career, and it's just going to be even better. Like, we thought Pisces was the best at what they do, but now look at them. So the oracle card that keeps popping up for you, Pisces, is participation. Let's see if I can say it. Solidarity. Solidarity. The number 11 is here for you, Pisces. So yes, think of ways that you can have more participation in your career legacy that creates a stronger solidarity. I really do feel like that right there it'll transform and gain, the knowledge and insight needed for a better career and legacy for you, Pisces. So I feel like this is beautiful energy. I feel like Pisces is going from beautiful butterfly to fabulous, beautiful butterfly, But the message that I'm getting, the oracle message that I'm gaining is to have participation, and I feel like you want to participate. You want the participation and the solidarity. You're not you're not having to be reminded to have people participate or, to bring people in. That's what you want. And you're gaining inspiration and knowledge in how you can do that better. So I'm excited for you guys, Pisces. Just continue to move forward in love and integrity, and just keep that heart open and full of all that wonderful love that you have. And I think that everything is going to be a wonderful time for you this week. Again, anything that comes up, don't blame others, look within, and you got this, Pisces. I mean, I don't even have to tell you that last part. I don't know why, but it came out. So there you guys go. That is your reading, and as always, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you immensely with love. All right, everyone. This is a weekly card read, and this is a timeless weekly card read that will be premiered on a Mystic Monday. So let's get right into it. And also I want to say, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And yeah, use your intuition too. If I'm saying something but you feel like it means something else, then you're right, I'm not here. So, but let's get right into it and see what we have. Just if you take spiritual responsibility, then everything works out for everyone here. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and let's move forward. All right, let's see what the energies are for this week. So we have swords, so this is a lot of mind energy. It's a lot of mind energy. We're in our head. Waning gibbous moon. So this is like right before a full moon. Or this is right after a full moon. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The number 7. So I feel like this right here, we're kind of getting in our head about having faith in the harvest. We're kind of don't have as much faith in the harvest. So we're kind of getting in our head. It may be that things don't quite look as good this year as you thought that they would, but allow that to be okay. You want to continue to hold faith in the harvest, even if it's a small harvest year. Have faith that it'll get you through to the abundant harvest year, and that's not easy whenever you're in a small harvest and reality is kind of like in your face. So this is about holding faith and not getting in your mind. You don't want to base things off the past. That's how you repeat the past. So reassure the mind that things aren't like that anymore, and that you can learn a lesson from the small harvest. We have the third house. I don't know where I want to put these. The third house. We have Cancer, the crab, and the moon. The moon rules Cancer. So the third house again is that mind energy. I mean, yeah, the beginning of Gemini. So let's see, put these kind of like that one is. Does that look good? So yeah, we're feeling our mindset. So understand that you're not going to be able to have faith without the proper mindset, because our mind can work our feelings up. So definitely we have to keep that in mind as we're working with so much of our mind energy. So our mind can get us worked up and can get us in our feelings, and understand that you can't keep the faith with a negative mindset. So, and you can change your mind. It's one of the things that's easy to change is your mind. Choosing to change your mind is kind of the hard part. So, but I really, I feel like it's not necessarily a time to move forward with changes or be upset and, force changes. It's more of a time to observe what changes are necessary and to really take note. We have Gemini. So, yeah, Gemini, versatile, social, curious. Curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction brought it back. Okay, guys? So, for sure, Gemini, we are working with our mind this week. This is a week of working with our mind. And our mind might want to blame everyone else, but that's not you're not doing the proper work. The work this week is about when you feel like blaming other people, going within and asking yourself why. Why do I feel like blaming them? What am I not seeing in myself? What perspective do I need to take that would make this better for me? Taking care of you and your mindset. That's what this week is about. So being versatile. So it's not about fixing everything either. So being versatile, understanding, that any trials or tribulations that are coming up this week are just to show you what's not working and to help you see more clearly what's not gonna, what's not working. That's all that's coming out right now. So, and it's not necessarily, like I said, it's time for observation. So, and yeah, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. So get curious and seek to understand and to know the things that you are curious about. There are answers out there. So, all right, let's move into the runes and see what comes out for this week. All right. So there's a lot of masculine energy coming out with these runes right here. And what I'm feeling is it's time to protect what your heart cherishes and to kind of reinforce your boundaries around what your heart cherishes. Maybe this week will give you an opportunity to reinforce the boundaries around what your heart cherishes. So, yeah. And the card that I pulled is Berkana. So, it's about, Berkana is that mothering energy, which is loving and protecting. She loves and protects her child, and that's what her heart cherishes. So that energy of loving and protecting what your heart cherishes and what your heart desires. And I don't know, there might be like, I feel like with this card, the Berkana with the mother, there might be an opportunity, and I say this smiling with my happy mindset, but it's like an opportunity to protect her child. And though those aren't really happy times, they're not happy opportunities. It's like, because this mother clucker is acting a fool, I've got to protect mine. So this week might come with those types of hardships. But Every single hardship is an opportunity for love, growth, and transformation. It's an opportunity for higher knowledge and lessons. So I don't see it as a bad thing. I just don't, but yeah, there's a need to protect what your heart desires and to continue to have faith in what you're doing because you got this. All right, and I like to pull one more card. I'll just kind of put it over to the side. All right. Okay, so yeah, I really feel like it is going to be important to hold the faith, to continue to hold the faith the best that you can. Hold the faith this month or this week. I don't know why I want to make this a monthly reading. This is a weekly reading. So yes, we are going to hold the faith. And there's some things that are unknown, but I feel like we're going to gain answers too. We'll even gain answers in the hardships, which is why I was saying the hardships are not a bad thing, because we gain lessons, knowledge, understanding. But yes, holding the faith is about moving forward even though you don't know, and continuing to move forward even though you still do not know, and having faith that the hardships are for a reason, that it will be worth it. Yeah. And also, I feel like we are going to gain deep insight and knowledge this week. Understanding, the opportunity for a divine understanding, a deeper understanding that helps us to move forward with more love and just move forward in a better way to live and be. So yeah, I keep saying that. It's a better way to live and be, guys. There's a better way. So let's figure that out this week, okay? And let's do it. It's time. I think it's time. For sure it's time. And these lessons are coming to us now because it's time, and because we're ready, because we are ready. All right. So now I'm going to get into the tarot. And goodness, I'm just going to, we're going to put these here, and I just want to even this out because it's kind of messing with my guess. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get the tarot, and I'm just going to do 3 cards, and we'll do those 3 right here. Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out the spacing and how this stuff works, guys. It's 1 week at a time, right? So here we go. Let's see what the cards say about this week. We'll start with the beginning of the week. We'll move to the middle of the week. And we'll end with the weekend. So let's see how this goes. Okay, don't take reverses with this deck. See, I was afraid that they wouldn't all fit. I think what we're going to do is the oracles are right here, and we're just going to pile the tarots right here. One day, guys, I will figure out how to lay this all out where it's nice and neat and pretty for us. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll always be different and dynamic, which is a beautiful thing too. Anyways, let's read what the cards say. All right. So we have the World at the beginning of the week, number 21, which adds to a 3. We have the Three of Pentacles in the middle of the week, number 3, which is another 3. And we end with the Nine of Pentacles, number 9, which is, 3 times 3. So, yes, I feel like we begin the week feeling... We begin the week feeling our higher self-worth, feeling good about ourselves, feeling good and capable about our abilities to be able to do things. And I feel like the middle of the week comes with a little bump, and it's a bump that we gain understanding and insight to be able to move forward into the weekend where we just enjoy our prosperity, enjoy our new higher life that we've been working and we've been trying to make and work towards and everything. So, okay, let's see what else, because I can get very toxic positivity with these type of cards, with this card deck. So, let's see if we get any more insight of the week, starting with the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and the weekend. Looking at the numbers, we begin the week filling our heart and believing in what we feel are in our heart. We have a time in the middle of the week where we need to protect that belief. Again, an opportunity to protect is not necessarily a good thing, but it's an opportunity to protect the beliefs, which leads to us being able to take decisive action. And we need to love and protect the action that we need to take. All right, let's see what the Tarot of Dreams has to say about it all. So yeah, this deck I feel like really very interesting, because we got the Nine of Pentacles and then we have the Nine of Coins reverse in the Tarot of Dreams. So that is interesting, I think. So let's see. We begin the week with a possible head trip. So yeah, I am worried. I was wary about saying that. That's why I wanted to move on, because I was wary about saying that, we begin the week thinking that we have it all solved, because I feel like it's a false belief, it's a false thought. Like our mind at the beginning of the week has a tendency, there is an energetic tendency, I feel, with the beginning of the week to play mind games and mind trips. So if you feel like you have it all solved, definitely the middle of the week is going to come with something that's going to show you that you did not have. You did not have this figured out. So if you're thinking like you're on top of the world at the beginning of the week, which is why I was like, I didn't want to necessarily say that you've got it all solved, you're on top of the world. The middle of the week is gonna be like, no, I don't think so. Like learning lesson. There's a learning lesson that'll be happening midweek. But also, I feel like if you're saying to yourself at the beginning of the week, I ain't got it solved at all, I ain't got this at all, I'm no good, there's no way I can do this, there's going to be a learning lesson, and the universe is going to show you that no, you know what you're doing, you got this, like, it's a mind trip. There's a mind trip at the beginning of the week, and there's a lesson in the middle of the week. And how you handle the mind trip and the lesson will determine if you have the Nine of Coins, where, look, she's happy and she's got a bird and she's hanging out with her cat and she's protected and she's happy, or if you are wishing that you were protected and happy and you are literally letting it all go, So the weekend has an opportunity for immense love and peace and harmony, but there's also the opportunity that handling this mind trip wrong and this learning the wrong lesson will lead to immense, hardships with love and fights and loneliness. So let's see if we can get any deeper insight with the Journey Tarot. Alright. So, mind trips at the beginning of the week lead to test in the middle of the week. Emotional test, going to test your emotional resolve in the middle of the week. That could lead to abundance and prosperity. Do not let your mind get to you at the beginning of the week. Literally, your mind, it's almost like your mind's going to lie to you, and then the universe is going to step in and show you what's what. And you have the opportunity to be like, wow, my mind was a lying. And look at you, mind, how wrong you were. The universe showed us what's what. I think it's time for you, mind, to get on board with me and the universe. What do you think? And then the mind will be like, you know what? I think so. Because the universe literally just showed us what's what. So the mind can get on board and boom, you will be heading towards abundance because literally the only thing that was stopping you was your proper mindset. Or, you could choose another path with this. You could choose that your mind lies to you and the universe comes in and shows you what's what, and you feel like, oh, sad, poor me. My mind's a liar and sad, poor me. The universe showed me what's what, and I will never figure it out, and I will always be a victim, and so sad, poor me, and no abundance, no success. So, it's up to you. It's up to you. And I don't think that either path is invalid. And some of us just have to be victims for longer. And that's okay. We need to allow that to be okay too. So yeah, the energies this week, there is a propensity to create a victim in you. Or life more abundant. The choice will be yours. And that's the cool part, I think. Alright, so let's see if the plant kingdom has anything to add. So what does the plant kingdom have to tell us about this week? Philip. Okay, so the plants are saying to us that the beginning of the week feels like, it'll feel like anything's possible. The week begins with a feeling of, like I was saying, I can conquer the world, but it feels like a mind trip too, like, can you conquer the world? And by midweek, I feel like something's gonna happen midweek. It'll teach you. I'll show you. I don't know. There's this I'll show you type of energy, but at the same time, I feel like the plant kingdom is trying to let us know that help will be available. If you seek help, you will have help. So the obstacle that shows up midweek that kind of puts this anything is possible, it feels like the obstacle throws that anything is possible mindset out the window. But the obstacle is there to show you that you can seek help and that help will be available to you, and give you a lesson about helping others. So midweek offers that type of lesson, and it leads into new possibilities, new higher possibilities. I don't know. I feel like this is a good thing, like new possibilities, new abilities for you. All right, guys, so that is our tarot portion for the week. Now I'm going to move into our oracle card portion, and we'll put our oracle cards down here. So let's see what the oracle cards have for us this week. And this week we are starting with the Hidden Realms Oracle. So let's see what we got for this week in the Hidden Realms. What message does the Hidden Realms have for us this week? So, the Sun Dancers have come to challenge us to enjoy our life, to celebrate life, to believe in abundance. Can you believe in abundance? Can you feel your belief in your abundance? Can you wrap your mind around your feeling of abundance? And can you celebrate and enjoy life? The Sun Dancers challenge us to enjoy life and to seek joy this week. So, do you accept the challenge? All right. Let's see what the Fae have to say. What do the Fae have to say? Jewel of the sea, depth. The Fae say that you are the jewel of the sea. Look within to see the inner jewel that is you. And whenever you begin to understand the inner jewel that is within you, then love and protect that inner jewel that you have within you. You have the inner light, inner love light is within you, and it is beautiful. Love and protect that inner beauty, that inner love light that is within you. And wrap your mind around that. Wrap your mind around the fact that you carry the most valuable inner jewel within you. All right, so let's move to the mystical oracle, the mystical shaman. All right, so what does the mystical shaman have to tell us about this week? Again, heart of the sky. The mystical shaman is coming to remind us that we are the heart of the sky. We are the beloved of the stars. When we look up to the stars and we're like, that's pretty cool, sparkles. When the stars look down upon us, we are their beloved. You are the beloved of the stars. Feel that you belong being the beloved. Feel your belongingness as the beloved. Open up to being the beloved. Open up to feeling your belovedness. You are the heart of the sky. All right, so let's move to our final oracle message today. So for our final oracle message today, we will do the Lemurian deck, our ancient ancestors. And for this, I will zoom in on the card so that you can just focus on the card and see what the card is saying to you. Use your intuition. Just see if you feel anything or hear anything or just sense anything or just know, like the card might just bring up a knowing, Use your intuition for this card. I really want my subscribers and watchers to build and develop their own intuition throughout this process and these card readings and all that stuff. So I'm going to give you time to just kind of look at the card and see what it's saying to you, whether it's a feeling or a knowing or just, a curiosity that comes up. And then I will kind of say what I see in the card, and maybe it'll confirm what you see. And if it does, that would be really cool. But and then I will turn it over and I will read what the card says, which might confirm what it was saying to you again, which would be really cool. So here we go. Let's see what the card says. And typically I never say the same thing the card says. I got my own interpretation, And so do you. And that's what I want you to find out is your interpretation. So here we go. The Lemurians, what message do they have for us this week? And here is what we got. So, I feel like, what I see is like a girl, representing us, sleeping, and I feel like dreaming and preparing to speak and bring her dreams into reality. We're preparing to speak and dream our dreams into reality. We are working on new, higher mindsets and a higher voice to be able to speak our voice. And I just feel like, like I can just see the stars watching us and admiring us. Like we are the beloved. We are the beloved of the sky. And our ancestors, we are the beloved of our ancestors. And our ancestors, of course, want to remind us that they love us and they see us and they're rooting for us. And I just feel like we're preparing for a transformation where we can speak life, the life that we've been able to cultivate within. And I feel like this week is about cultivating within that life, this is the week that, is about cultivating the life within, and doing something with it might be another week. But for this week, for sure, it's about cultivating that life within, going within and cultivating that inner love, that inner light, and just preparing for times. And we're in the meantime, the universe has our back and the ancestors have our back, and we are being rooted for. The universe is rooting for our success, and our ancestors are rooting for our success. All right, so now let's read what the card says, shall we? So the card says, beyond the mind. The mind moves us through logistics of life so we can function in the world. However, endless mental chatter, self-doubt, limiting stories, and subconscious programs can keep us in our suffering. Step outside the mind-based limitations. Looking at things in an overly logical way will hinder you and obstruct access to your superpowers. The past may be running you and making your mind spin so you cannot see what is really in front of you. Consider what your heart and your gut are telling you. What would the situation at hand feel like if you released all fears and worries? Are these concerns even yours to begin with? Oh, wow. Wow. That is so amazing. That is so what this message has been about. Like I've been saying, this week feels like there's going to be a mind trip, guys. Oh my gosh, step outside mind-based limitations. What is your heart and your gut telling you? Logical, looking at things in an overly logical way will hinder you and obstruct your access to your superpowers. That's the message. That sums up the whole message right there, guys. That is it. That is our message. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, guys. I think that is our final message today. I think that we've got the message out. What do you think? I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you won't play intense mind trips with yourself this week. I hope that you will believe in the possibilities and know that just moving forward in love and integrity is really all that it takes. And your mind really can get in the way. Thinking logically will keep you from your superpowers, and I hope that you find your superpowers this week. I hope that you embrace them, and I can't wait to see what this world becomes with people like you and I overcoming mind trips such as this and embracing our superpowers, right? So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I guess I will see you on the next one. Until then, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you with lots and lots of love.